What's going on, ninjas? Alright, it is Tuesday. The guys are out mowing. My ninjas are out mowing. I'm actually just doing some errands today. I've got a couple of quotes I gotta just drive by, look at real quick, so I'm gonna do that. And I actually made a list of everything I gotta do. My phone's been blowing up, guys. I'm trying to prepare for the Sunday Appreciation Day. Hey, look at that. Guys mowing. Looks like Ferris. It looks like a Ferris. Definitely. And he looks like he's got a skag up there on the trailer. And he's got a guy weed eating right over there. That's cool. Make that money, boys. Anyway, I actually made a list of things I got to do today. Like, for example, I got to check the P.O. box. Got 3 quotes. And I got to go by the dealership and make a payment on the services that they did for that 36. The guys earlier went ahead and picked it up. They needed it today, and so I told them just go pick it up and tell them that I'm gonna come by later and make the payment. It was just a 50-hour service, which is oil change. They had to fix that sticking deck because the deck was sticking. Sorry guys, the deck was sticking the button, so they're gonna have to replace that completely. So I did that, and then I told them go ahead and do the oil change. And then they also said it's 50 hours for hydraulic flush, and then after that it's every 250 hours. So I told them go ahead and do it. I try to do all the maintenance what's required on it. I want my stuff to be working for a long time. Long time. All right. So got that. I got a dinner tonight with some old high school friends. We meet up about every 6 months or so and just catch up, so we're gonna do that. This came in the other day, guys, but I haven't had a chance to record. I actually forgot all about it because it was in the back seat of the 09, but I found it last night. But somebody sent me something. Let's see if I can get it out. Look at that. Black Diamond .095 Echo. Razor sharp. Razor Ramon sharp. Thanks, bro. My brother from another mother. I appreciate him. I didn't even guess the numbers right, but he still sent me one, so that's pretty cool. What else? Oh yeah, so after I get done with the quotes and do a few errands, check the P.O. box, whatever, I will probably check on the guys, make sure they're doing okay, they don't need anything. I think I'm gonna drive by that 10 acres. I think I wanna show you guys the 10 acres. I'm supposed to be finding out something middle of this week, towards the end of the week. And so I'll find out something as far as just them inviting me to that meeting to present my company and all that, but I think I can go ahead and drive by and at least record it for you guys, because I couldn't do it that day when he was with me, and I didn't want to freak him out or anything like that. But and listen guys, when I say 10 acres, it's like 10 acres with parking lot. It's not all 10 acres of mowing. When he said 10 acres, how would you like to maintain 10 acres? And so I was like, yeah, but really I think there's like 4 or 5 acres of mowing. I say between 4 to 6 acres of mowing. And the rest is just parking lot blowing off, and that's it. So I will go ahead and show you guys that. I'll do that after I finish with everything. I'll try to maybe hit a few records on so that'll be the highlight of today's video, honestly. Since I am not in uniform, I'm not going to be spending too much time today with the guys, with my ninjas. So that'll be the highlight of the day as far as this video goes. Just stopped by the bank, deposited a big fat check. The house insurance, guys. So I had my contractor stop by in the morning. We are scheduling everything to get started. And, you know, I want my house to get, I want to get going on that, you know what I mean? So, anyway, stay tuned. I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, I'll try to record a little bit of some of these quotes, and then just really show you the 10 acres. And I might record a little bit when I check on the guys. I'll see where they are. It just depends. But all right, stay tuned. Thanks again for watching. See you guys at the next one. All right, one of the quotes is this house right here. I don't want to get out of the truck because I'm not in uniform, but it's kind of self-explanatory, I guess. You know what I mean, as far as what the yard is. It's right there, super small. Gotta check and see with them if they want it weekly or bi-weekly, because that does have a little bit of a difference in pricing. I give a discount for weeklies, and I charge a little extra for the bi-weeklies. So all right, let's go to the next one. This is where it starts, boys. This is the 10 acre. This is obviously the entrance right here. So everything that you see that's green that we have to maintain. Again, let me just remind everyone, I haven't gotten this yet, but I feel really good about it. So I should know something by the middle towards the end of this week. So maybe by tomorrow, Thursday, or latest Friday, Saturday. So, all right. So bear with me here, as I'm gonna try to show you as much as I can. So everything on both sides, this is the entrance. So all this and all this. So let's go ahead and get on up there. I hope nobody's here, or nobody, you know, gives me any trouble for coming through here and recording. I don't see an issue with it, but you know, you never know. They have more property. Obviously, this right here goes up to the fence. They have more property past the fence. But they told me it's something that we might talk about in the future if I even get this here. Apparently there's more up there. There's like a huge field. Maybe if I get this and we mow one day, I'll ride my mower up there and try to see what's on the other side. I don't want to go up in the gravel right now because the pavement stops like right where my finger's at, and then that's the gravel up there. So, all right, so all this up here, this is the other side, of course, up to the overgrowth line, so nothing past it. We don't mow the overgrowth, I guess, at least not for now. If it's something that they want in the future, they'll let me know. There's a little bit of mulch in here and a little in here. There's a little bit of mulch around the building, but all right, all this right here. As I'm driving, all that. and all that right there. All this, and there's some more on this other side. And there's the big field in the front where the building is. So you see, guys, and a lot of this is like shaded and bare spots. And there's a section in here that pretty much has no grass, very little. And then look at it, it's all parking. The rest of this is all parking. So a lot of it blowing off, and they do want me to spray for weeds and treat all that. There's a little piece right here, you'll see. I know it's sunny right now, but right there. And then of course up against the building right there, right there. And you know, they want me to treat these weeds, kill everything, you know, spray it, weed eat it, whatever, throughout the whole parking lot. And I told them I'd do that, that's not a problem. Here's some more up here. And you see guys, it's like, it is like 10 acres, but a lot of this is just, you know, pavement. And this is a little bit overgrown, but they do want me to maintain it. They don't want me to, they said this, it's kind of like, just don't let it go out of super control, but you don't have to hit it all the time. Around the building, of course, there's a strip right there, through here. And this is back to that big field. They do have some shrubbery in the front, not much, and then a little bit of mulch right here. Let me show you real quick the field on this side before I show you the front of the building. There it is. All that up to the wood line, of course. And there it is. This is the front with all the shrubs and the mulch. They want the mulch every, I think, 6 months or a year. I don't recall at the moment. And the shrubbery, I think it's as needed, or shrubbery too. It's as needed. So there you go. Super, to me, it's like super easy because there's not much weed eating here, guys. See? And there's a little section through here, of course, where the walkway is and all that. And then you go back across over here. So basically, I just made a circle around. So you know, like I mentioned earlier, I say, you know, the property definitely is 10 acres. Oh, there's a little bit over there on the other side. There's like an opening between the two trees right there. So there's a little section over there up to the road, because that road right here obviously goes up there. So it's up to the road. But, and then here's the front again. So you see what I'm talking about? It's like 10 acres total, but I you know, I think it's total of what? 4 or 5 acres of mowing, roughly. So it's not bad at all, guys. And you can see, like, whoever's previously been doing it, they've used the zero turn on here, because you can see the tire lines. And I mean, and that's why all that right there is torn up, because of the zero turn. I don't like that. If I get this, we're not using a zero turn on the slopey area. You know, the zero turn up, you know, where it's flat is fine, but this is totally a walk behind job. You know, he said they have someone now, but he's just been ripping them off. They feel like that he's just gotten so comfortable that he's charging them out the ass, is what he said. And, you know, finally he's like, I got in a position where I can make the calls. I'm changing it around. He goes, I don't want them. The guy's got an attitude. He's gotten comfortable. He's charging us like crazy. That's it. You know? And he's like, I want you. I'm going to put in a good word. Obviously, there's multiple people that make the decision. It's not just him, but I think he is one of the big guys, one of the presidents. I don't know how many, you know, presidents they have, part of the association or whatever. So, but, you know, it goes up to the fence line. And then all the way down to the main entrance. And then, of course, this side too, all that. So there you have it. All right. It definitely, one thing I look at when I'm quoting for gutter cleaning is, one, of course, single story, double story. This is a 2-story house. And then I look at, is the roof walkable? And on this one it is. So if the roof is walkable, then that of course saves them a little bit of money. That means things are going to go a lot faster for us. And then of course the third thing you look at is how bad the gutters are. If they're full, or if it's something that like needs a dramatic cleaning, or if it's just like a maintenance cleaning. And maintenance cleaning is a lot cheaper because we're just maintaining it. And then the ones that call that have not been cleaned for years is actually, that's a gutter cleaning job, man. Sometimes the blowers cannot blow it out. You got to use gloves and take it, and it's just a challenge. So, and that will play an effect. But I already know what I'm going to charge him. I don't have to get out. I don't have to walk around. My biggest concern is 1 story, 2 stories, how bad the gutters are, and then if the roof is walkable, which is. So there you have it. Let's go to the next one. I'm going to check on the guys real quick since I'm so close to them. So I'll record a little bit where they're at, and then I got one more to record, and I'm headed to the house. And maybe me and my wife can hang out and do something. Maybe go somewhere. I think we're talking about maybe grabbing lunch or something. I don't know. Or early dinner, late lunch. But something small, because I've got a get-together with some friends tonight from high school. So I've got these 2 friends I've stayed very close friends with for years now, and we all have gone our own way in life and our own lives, but we've stayed in touch, and about every 6 months or so we'll meet up and catch up and get some dinner or something, and we rotate who pays, so that's pretty cool. Every time we meet up, we rotate who pays for the meal. I actually don't remember who paid last, so whatever. But all right, guys, I just wanted to show you real quick. That was a tight turn. Real quick, the gutter cleaning job, and if I record a little bit where the guys are, I will. If not, then I'll definitely record another another quote as far as just for mowing that I got coming up next. Later. Later, ninjas. Well, the ninjas are at the townhomes. Steve just crossed from this side on down to the other side. And there's Justino blowing off. They just finished mowing. And there's the F-250. I'm gonna let this UPS guy. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. I had a phone call from Steve-O. Steve-O, he's all the way down there, and he called me to tell me something that he saw, so that way we don't get blamed for it later. I told him just take a picture of it. It's not a big deal. It's not like a broken window or nothing, but here's a truck where they park. So anyway, they're doing good. They're finishing up. As you can see, Justin's blowing off in the front. They're doing okay. Steve's finishing up in the back. Justin's gonna join him in the back once he's done with the front blowing off, and then they're off to the next one. So I'm gonna go ahead and record one more time this next quote, and I'm done for today. My wife's waiting on me. See you guys later. All right, we're at the next one that we're quoting, and I believe it's this one. I just gotta confirm by looking at the mailbox real quick. Yep, this is the one. So my goodness, it's got a lot of stuff in the yard, man. And there's more back there, but there is a gate to get to the other side. All right, let me turn around, and then we'll look at it again coming the other direction. All right, here we go. Very, very decent sized backyard. It goes all the way up to that white fence. And the backyard seems to be very open, so just really the weed eating would be around the fence line, but in here in the front, man, the more obstacles, guys, the more, you know, this is what you need to keep in mind when you're quoting out there. Sorry guys, got a text. Keep in mind, when you're quoting, if there's a lot of obstacles in the yard, that's time consuming. And so yep, this is a lot. Like the back, like I said, the back is fine, but there's a lot. Sorry guys, I'm getting interrupted constantly with this phone. People are texting me, blowing up my phone. But there you have it. So that's the last one. I'm gonna go ahead and text them the price. I think they wanted bi-weekly, I'm sure, from what I can remember. I'm almost out of gas, or well, down below a quarter in this 09, so I'm gonna stop real quick at the gas station here, fill it up, and head to the house. See you guys later.